fam. Jack Grealish, yeah, is a nightmare, bro. Carvajal, blood. Trust me, my man was looking at the end of his bed to make sure Grealish weren't there, blood. I'm
He got
telling you,
rattled, but you see him smiling, Grealish.
bro.
I hate when
Grealish
that
cooked
smile,
him
man.
up, yeah, and you know your inner man's head, yeah, when he fouls you and that a man's looking at you like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
And he was looking at a man like, yo, no more, blood, no mass, blood. You know
No
them
mask.
ones there. It was the no mass thing, bro. Hey, bro. Listen, cooked him, had man on the yellow, bruv, on tenterhooks, different.
Aye.
Grealish
But you
a
know what,
bad
man?
boy, and Carvajal is a physical right back as well. That ain't no little idiot that you can just throw about, you know.
But you know what it is though? Grealish, yeah. You see why he's a different to Sancho? It's because he's got that PMP nature as well with it. With the
He's
actual
got that turn of pace. That's what he's
turn
got.
of pace. You
Yeah.
need that turn of pace, man. Like, I don't know. Listen, Sancho has got that. Bro, I seen it in Dortmund. People are going on like he hasn't got it. He had that turn of pace. He had that little bit of something that can carry the ball. Right now, it's like he just stops.
Yeah,
Like, he can actually do that, you know.
Saeed is confidence, bro. That's all it is. It's confidence. You know the difference, yeah. The same with Grealish as well. The reason why we're seeing a better Grealish now, and he said it about Guardiola, like when he first came into Man City, he was so scared to lose the ball.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like
yeah,
that. And he even said that Pep used to get onto him and say to him, "Don't lose the ball, don't lose the ball, don't lose the ball." And because of that, yeah, he stopped trying things like what he's doing now. Like now, the way he's dribbling now and he's winning fouls, he wasn't doing that in his first season because he was afraid to lose the ball. And he even said it. He said, "Bruv, if you lose the ball, Pep's onto you." And Pep was onto KDB yesterday for the same thing: pass the ball, pass the ball, pass the ball. So Grealish never had the confidence to do what he's doing now. That's all it
Let me
was.
ask you a question. If
That's
you're
all it
playing
was.
against Grealish, do you not feel like Grealish is probably when you look at him, it's probably the easiest player to mark, but he just goes past you? Like,
No,
think
but
he
you
can
know what Grealish does, yeah? The Grealish does. If you look at Grealish, yeah, like he does lateral movement, his dribbles. Most of the time, there's players that go past players by running at them and going past them. Grealish doesn't go past them. He just moves to the side, bro. The way he dribbles.
Yes.
So the ball's always protected, in it. Like, and he does the side dribble, in it. Like that we do in futsal a lot when your body's open and you dribble with your body open. So you can go down the line and you can come inside. And it just means that you're in between the man and the ball all the time.
Like the
So
way
if the player
Carvajal
comes
dropped
to the
down.
line,
Yeah.
so if you come towards the player comes towards the line, put your body in front and come across. If the player's here, you can drop the shoulder, go down the line in it, and it's safe. And Grealish always, because his body's always open, he can go down the line and come inside, but he never goes directly at a player. So you can't get him. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't get him because wherever you go, he's going where there's more space, bro. And then on top of that, he sees you coming, he just puts his body in front, falls over. Every time, bro.
People look like he's diving and that, but he's actually not diving. He's putting his body across. Obviously, he's anticipating that someone's gonna obviously clatter him in. So, but that shows you the difference between him and Rashford, man. Like Rashford's head down.
Yeah, but Rashford runs at players. Grealish doesn't run at players. Do you know what I mean? He runs into the space and uses his body. Rashford tries to run through you. He'll kick the ball past you and try to run around you or try to kick it through your legs or
at least do it like Anthony
on the line
and go on the outside and actually have like, you know, when you play like on the touchline window, play like that then.
But Rashford has God-given athleticism. So because of that, he just banks on it all the time. Every time he gets the ball, he banks on him just being faster than you. Do you know what I'm saying? The problem is when that pace disappears, this is where you start to have issues. This is where you start to have problems.
Yeah. But who would you prefer then? Because obviously, you know, Eden Hazard's, I think, one of the best dribblers we've seen in the Premier League. I think for me,
he is the best. I can't think of anyone better than him.
But when you look at him, the thing is with Hazard is he could just. I don't think Grealish can turn his body then go again.
Hazard is like 5'7", 5'8". He's small, innit? He's got low center of gravity, and he does the drop shoulder, boom, and gone, innit? Like Grealish don't have that.
You don't have that. You know what I mean? So it's, bro, what a player, man. You know what I mean? And listen, 100 million sounds nothing in it now.
I think Grealish, you know what's mad, yeah? It's a double-edged sword with Grealish because if he wasn't English, I think people would appreciate him more. Like his skill set. You know them one. Like people overlook just how good he was. Like how good he is.
Remember Ginola was
like bro, exactly. But you know what it is, yeah? If he was Portuguese, yeah, like Bernardo, man would actually be rating Grealish. Like they'll be rating man because his skill set is nuts, bro. Like for an English player, English players don't play like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like his skill set is crazy. The
It's
guy reminds
coaching,
me
man.
of like the guy reminds me of Figo, bruv. Like the way he just dribbles and
Yeah,
he
he
does,
is. That's what I'm saying. It's true.
he doesn't
It's
use
true.
pace to get past players. He uses his his
That's
smarts and his body. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
And the little turn of pace is extra, but he doesn't
Bro,
rely on it.
Kvaratskhelia is
Yeah.
the same as well. You know, and Figo, you know, them man as well. I don't know, man. They've all got big calves, man. Like, I don't know if
But
it's
it's
them
the
man.
carbs, bro. I'm telling you. Lad, listen, I'm working on mine. I'm in the gym every day, blood.
Yeah, I
I
see,
swear.
man. Big up, man.
Every
Come
single
on.
day, I don't care, bro. That man told me Roberto Carlos was pulling tractors and that, blood, to get bigger legs, blood. I'm pulling that sled every day. I'm
When I
pulling that
see that,
sled
I'm like, yeah,
every
man.
day, bro.
I'm
I'm
seeing
pulling
that.
that sled every day
So
until
what
my
did the
legs
calves do
blow
then?
up.
What did it do? What would the calves do? Just make you a bit more kind of
It makes
like,
you more explosive, bro. It's just the push off in it, bro. Because when you're running, yeah, all the shot goes through your feet in it, and your feet are
yeah.
connected to your calves, bro. So naturally, it's one of them ones where them man there, they're just bouncy, bro. It's crazy. I don't got that acceleration. It's mad,
You
bro.
want that bouncy, yeah?
Bro,
Come
I'm
on,
on them
Becky, you're
sleds
coming back. Come
every
on.
day, blood. I'm on the sleds every single day of the week, blood, until my fucking legs explode, fam. I don't care.
Yo,
This
then
is
it's
what it
game
is.
over.
Yeah,
Game
Jack
over.
Grealish, 100% is genetics, bro. But you gotta understand where that shit comes from, where your genetics comes from. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like it comes from stress, bro. That's what muscles growing is putting stress on the body, and it's a response to stress is your muscles growing.
yeah.
So you probably had family, do you know what I mean, that were in that kind of jobs or whatever where these men were stressed and they were fucking maybe lifting heavy machinery or doing all these things. What's genetics, bro?
Yeah. It must be, man. And also, some people just want to train on that body more than others, innit? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
with other players, they want to get abs or they want to do this or they want to, you know what I mean? Like, with Jack Grealish, he must be just doing like, obviously, it's genetics as well, but obviously,
It's mad
extra
genetics
training.
though, Jack Grealish, bro. Jack Grealish don't look like the kind of bread that's doing extra gym work,
Yeah,
blood. He's
he
in the
don't.
pub,
He
innit?
don't. That's
Come
the
on,
crazy
bro.
thing about it. You
He's
look
in the
at Phil
pub,
Foden.
man.
You see
Grealo's in
Phil
the pub.
Foden? When he was in the gym with England, he just put the weights down. He's like, "What? Get out of here, man! I just want to play football, innit?" You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, yeah. You know what
100%.
I'm
Them man
saying?
are not on that, bro. I'm telling you, that's not come from gym. That's come from pure genetics, bro.
Genetics.
Grealish is an absolute beast, bro. And I don't know if he'll ever get his flowers in this country, but I don't care. That's my guy, innit? I'm just ashamed. I'm just sad that he plays for Man City, innit? But bro, listen,
We
like I
wanted
love
him, man.
football, innit? Like I wanted
Apparently, we
Jack
wanted him.
Grealish. I wanted Jack Grealish, bro. We got linked with him before Bruno. I wanted Grealish in the 10 initially. That's where I wanted him to come in and play in the 10, and then we signed Bruno. But Grealish is my baller, bro. Since Villa, like, and it's just one of them ones where it's a shame that he plays for Man City, but
But they're not.
I
But you know
just
what it is,
love
though?
watching this guy play, bro. Like, I don't care. Like, I just don't care. Like, watching him play, like, even watching City yesterday, yeah. Bro, like, it was like therapy for me, bro. When I was watching what they were doing to Real Madrid, I was like, bro, football's not dead, bro. Because listen, I sit up awake at night sometimes thinking the beautiful game's dying, bro. Like, players like Bruno and De Bruyne are taking over, man. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And Haaland and them guys, man.
Well,
These
don't put
ugly
Bruno and
football.
De Bruyne in the
These
same level, man.
no,
Like,
they're not
don't.
the same level, but they're the same kind of player. Do you know what I mean? It's just percentage, putting the
Yeah, I don't
ball in
know.
place.
Yeah.
You get me? And then you got like Haaland, the fucking robot that don't do nothing, and then turns up with the hat trick and that. And I'm thinking this game's
To be fair,
dying.
he's getting better though. At his touches and that, he's getting a
Oh,
little
he
bit
played a
better.
nice one round the corner yesterday,
You see
and
that?
then Gundo with the back heel through the legs,
Yeah,
baller,
I mean,
and then he missed. You know what I mean? But do you know what I mean?
but you
I'm
can get
like,
away with
bro,
that now. You can get
I
away with
thought
it.
the
Let me ask
game
you a
was
question.
dying, fam. And then
Let me ask you a question.
I see Jack Grealish. He's keeping it alive. Pep's keeping the beautiful football alive. Do you know what I mean? Even De Zerbi, like in a way, is
Let
kind of letting man know that football's not really dying. He's doing his thing, bro.
me
Like
ask
I'm
you a
grateful
question.
for managers like that, bro.
You know what though? I was thinking to myself, yeah, would Brighton, if they like, if De Zerbi football, if he had it, like, would that be the closest to kind of beating Pep? Like, I don't know, like if De Zerbi with his Caicedo and that, and if he gets like some more players,
His football's proper, and Pep rates it as well.
that's what I'm saying. Pep breaks it. So I'm thinking to myself, if they, because they've got a bit of PMP nature and they can play as well. And I'm looking at thinking, if De Zerbi had his best team and his best kind of like squad and whatnot against Pep Guardiola, I don't know, that would be a
It'd be an
tough.
interesting match, but Pep is the final boss, blood. So you know,
Yeah,
like
but
that.
I
He's the final
understand
boss.
that. But everyone's what's it called it? Like Batman needs his always villain, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
Joker
that's
and that.
Mourinho. The only person that can beat Pep, yeah, is Mourinho, and that's by playing the exact opposite football. You can't beat Pep by playing Pep football. You have to beat him by stinking it. You have to
Mm.
stink it, bruv. You know, like that. You have to stink it, bro. You have to be unapologetically a stinker, bro, and just go there and do the horrendous thing.
All right. Let me ask you. So now, yeah, we have to now compare it to what Ten Hag needs to do now, yeah.
No,
Because
but
I'm
Ten
gonna
Hag
get,
is Ten Hag's a hybrid, bro.
but that's what I'm saying to you. This is why, for me, it's so crucial to go and get your players and not the players where you're just buying it for the sake of it. Like, for me, like, if you're going to go just buy Kovacic and all these players, what's his name, Rabiot, just to kind of, you just find it. If you don't buy your ballers and you're not match up to Guardiola,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
he's gonna run away. He's gonna run away. Hey,
He's
one
gonna run
second,
away.
bro.
You got
Coming
to go
back.
and get
One
your
second.
players. Like, bro, if you're gonna get Gravenberch, go and buy Gravenberch. If that's your player, you know he does well in that system. Go and get him. I want to see the best players you can possibly get for you, for the system, and for what you want to do. If you're gonna go and get Rabiot and Kovacic, and they can't do what you're doing, but you're kind of in a position where you just have to buy them for the sake of it. I'm telling you, it's game over. Time for Frankie, of course, man. I watched Frankie against Espanyol. Destroy them. You need these players, man. Buy players for your system and your philosophy. Look at that's what Guardiola's doing. Guardiola's getting players for his philosophy and what he does. And you see the betterment of them. You got to go and get your players. You can't sacrifice your philosophy over, you know what, we can't afford this. You might as well leave, man. Because I'm not going to lie to you, man. You don't want to get embarrassed again, bro. 7-0, 6-3, they'll all happen, you know, because you're patching up certain players. You know what I mean? So for me, I was just saying, yeah, like he can't just like let go of his philosophy because he has to go and just work with certain players, bro. Go and buy the players, even if it means Gravenberch, even if it means Kudus, whatever you believe is best for your system, go and buy them, man. And if it's not
Yeah,
your
100.
choice, bro, I'd rather walk, bro. If I wouldn't want to get embarrassed, you know, if I
Yeah,
knew,
but this is why we need to see how much money that Ten Hag's gonna get. Because if we get the Qataris, yeah, don't worry, he'll go for his first choice. He ain't gonna be going. He's not gonna be shopping in Lidl, blood. There's no point.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
nah.
There's no point. You know what I'm
And he has
saying?
to get rid of players who don't fit his system as well now, because it's
Mm,
evidently shown that certain man can't play out from the back, or
mm.
certain man can't do this, or certain man haven't got this. Like you just got to get rid of them and then play players for what you want to do, because it's long, man. It's long. When I'm seeing Man City get the best of the best talent, and we're getting the B and the C and the D, like that ain't gonna work. You're never gonna catch Man City.